What's going on, everybody? Today I'm here in India. I'm super excited to be here for the first time ever, and I'm actually in the city of Kochi in Kerala, and I'm so excited. We're gonna walk through some markets, check it out. It's like a beautiful city on the water. Can't wait to explore more. So I'm really in like a big bazaar or market type area in Kochi, and I'm probably gonna look around a little bit, interact with some people, and just kind of see what's going on. But it's very interesting here. I'm in the Fort Cochin section, which is really historic and is actually known because it is an old Jewish area. So many years ago, hundreds of years ago, it was kind of settled with people of Jewish heritage. And for a long time, it was a very Jewish town. There's synagogues and everything. And then after a while, slowly it was changing and changing. And now there's actually currently only one Jew who lives in this area. And it is crazy traffic. So like I said, there's only one current Jew who lives in this area, but today it's still actually known as Jewtown. Kind of feels like a controversial name, but not really. So let's keep exploring. Hello. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, I don't need essential oil. Thank you. So there are a lot of people who try and sell you things around here. But one of my friends did ask me to pick them up a magnet while I'm in India. So if I see any magnets I want, I'll probably try and buy one of those. But I don't need any essential oils or purses or any of that stuff right now. So this is what I'm seeing. It's actually really relaxed. This is my first time in Kochi, but I spent the first few days in India in Hyderabad, and it felt a lot louder and a lot busier to me compared to Kochi. You definitely have to be careful walking around the streets though, like in terms of traffic. There's cars coming. They sell a lot of different things around here. So yeah, like I said, my first 3 or 4 days were in Hyderabad, in Telangana, and then I flew down here to Kochi. Also in English, I think it's Cochin. So 2 different names, but they're the same. And they actually really have a much different vibe because this city is on the water. So you actually can take water taxis. There's islands around, which I really wasn't like expecting that in India. I guess I have a stereotype or just an idea of what India looks like. But I was on a boat and took a water taxi to get here to this part of town. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing right here. And the direction I'm walking is towards the synagogue and the Jewish cemetery. So it comes from that original Jewish heritage in this part. But I found this to be really fascinating because generally when you think of India, Jewish isn't the first thought. So having this here is very fascinating to me. But you get here now to a pedestrian street, so there's no cars. It's a completely different feel to it. Just checking out your magnets.
Yeah.
And how much for a magnet?
Starting from 100.
100?
Yeah.
Okay. Starting from 100.
Yeah,
All the ones at the bottom here are 100?
These are 100 and
Yeah.
these are 150.
150?
These are 200.
Okay.
Yeah, and these are 150, 200.
Okay. Gotcha. How much for this one?
That is 150.
150 for this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get this one?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So here's 200.
Yeah, and I'll give you 50.
Thank you. And it cost me 150 rupees, which is like $1.50, I think. A little over $1 US. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Doing YouTube channel?
Yes, I have a YouTube channel. I'm here in Kochi and doing social media
Oh,
to try and promote India.
oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's really beautiful so far. So, and thank you for my magnet. Appreciate it. Have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello. No, thank you. No, thank you. You can feel a lot of eyes on you when you're walking around here. And I guess I'm not sure how much tourism happens in this region, but I don't mind that. It is extremely hot though, like so humid. I'm sweating so bad. Like in Fahrenheit, it's like 90 degrees plus like almost 100% humidity. So, but there's tons of shopping around here. Like look at all these stores and art and everything. Coming up here now, here is the synagogue. Look at that. Yeah, so this here is the Kochi Paradesi Synagogue. And inside the synagogue grounds, they actually have this like Star of David here, but it feels kind of a bit touristy, like everyone's lining up to take photos of it, and it doesn't feel as much like a traditional place of worship now, but it's more of a tourist destination, but it still like, has a lot of history and cultural influence from the region, so it's pretty fascinating to see. So now the only way to leave is to go right back through where I came, this pedestrian walkway, all the shops. But like I said, it is actually very relaxed here. It's not that loud or chaotic. I find that it's a pretty chill time. And it's not the crazy markets that you're always seeing out here. But now we've left the pedestrian area and are walking just back around town. Hello, oh, no thank you. No, I don't need. That's okay, I don't need anything. I don't no longer need any items, so. Of course people will ask you to come in, but I'm not looking to buy anything else. So just try and politely decline as best I can. There's like a spice market here. More tuk-tuks on the road. Yeah, so they're selling all their spices out front. And on this end, actually up ahead, you can see another piece of Jewish architecture or something related to Judaism. So, and again, it just got much more quiet. You just got to watch out. Here, that's what I was talking about. This building has the star on it, and some of the roads are named. This is the St. Jacob Chapel Road, so still has some of that history. But it's very interesting. And you go just a few blocks away from that, and it's really quiet. So when I turned to go into that pedestrian street and towards the synagogue, it said in the other direction was a Jewish cemetery. So I'm walking that direction to see if I can find the cemetery. But it seems like I'm kind of going through a more like residential or just a quieter area, and not as much is happening. Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm great, thank you. The Jewish cemetery, second left. Okay, over here. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Here, you too. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Oh man, I love the people here. That's what traveling is all about, is just like meeting people and talking and interacting with the local culture rather than just sightseeing. Some off-duty tuk-tuks. Closing up shop for the day. The second left, which would be here. So I'm heading towards the cemetery, hopefully. Hello. Here we go. Still tons of shops. People. Hey. So we're gonna keep going. See if we can find it. Hello. So walking around, I keep seeing this sign that says "Stick no bills," like just written on all the walls everywhere, and it's kind of for like advertisements saying, "Don't put any ads on my walls. Keep the walls clear." So I guess maybe that was an issue. That people are sticking ads everywhere, and they don't want that. Look at this store. This is a very fancy one. Crafters. They got all these different parts and pieces here. But again, I'm the only one around. So, and I'm curious if any of you watching this have ever been to India, or if you have any impressions on India or Kochi or just anywhere, because I always love interacting and hearing people's experiences in different countries. But as I'm talking, I'm seeing the cemetery right here. So here in Jewtown in Kochi, they have a synagogue and a Jewish cemetery. But it is locked. Like I said, it's Sunday evening, I'll just take a peek here. And be honest, when you think of India, the first thing that comes to mind is not synagogues and Jewish cemeteries. So I find that really fascinating. I hope you do as well. And if you think that I'm like making up the name or something, Jewtown, it's the official title. Look at this sign. Parking for Jewtown. So it is a place people come for tourism. Hello.
Indian Ferrari.
Ferrari tuk-tuk. No, I don't need. I'm up here. I'm up here.
It's backside Ferrari. Glass.
That's a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Popular condition.
Have a nice day. Here's what the street's looking like as the sun is starting to set a little bit. There's like a nice little spice store here, little restaurants.
Yes.
Hello.
Magnets here.
No need for a magnet, thank you. No, thank you, but have a nice day.
Hello.
Hi.
Before I saw you.
Yes, you saw me
Just
before.
take a look.
I don't need any oils. I will not
no
buy.
problem, sir. You can just test it.
No, it's okay. I really appreciate it, but thank you.
Thank you.
You have a nice day. But over here, they actually have a temple and a palace, so it looks pretty interesting. Beautiful. Look at that. Green. You can smell incense. But now I'm absolutely drenched in sweat. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna head back to the water taxi and go to the main part of the city, back towards where my hotel is. So I've just made it now to the water taxi station at Fort Kochi, and I've actually been walking around with my Indian friend here who had a car. He didn't want to be on the video, which I totally respect and understand, but we drove here to the station and now are going to get in the water taxi. It's pretty chaotic right here. But here's at the station. Hello, how are you? Good. Very busy at the water taxi station. Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. Oh, you dropped this. You dropped this.
No.
Someone dropped something. It's garbage. Okay. So behind me you can see these nets here, and they're probably the most iconic thing in Kochi. They're actually called like the Chinese fishing nets, and they're really popular. Please. All right, so there's police ushering people through quickly. Yeah, so these are very iconic. If you look up Kochi on the internet, it'll probably be the first image you see, but they're pretty sweet. A big group of people just got off the water taxi, and they're being ushered through very quickly. A lot of energy around here right now. This is actually like such a cool experience to be here seeing this right now as the sun's setting. And now it's time to get back on the taxi. Here's the Kochi Water Metro. Let your dreams set sail. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Open the doors, and there's just some seats